Have you ever experienced the incredible healing power of sound and wanted to learn how to share it with others? Do you dream of putting together transformational sound journeys where your guests will feel bliss, inner peace, and move through deep-seated emotions? If you have said yes, you are in the right place, as I am today going to dive into the fascinating world of sound healing and exploring how you can become a sound healer yourself or just use this incredible modality for self-healing. So hi, my name is Vanessa Holliday. I am a professional sound healer. I also work at the Pyramids of Chi in Ubud, Bali. This is a well-known sound retreat center. I've also guided and coached and trained hundreds of sound practitioners to really fully stepping into their gifts as a sound healer and working with this incredible, powerful modality. So, what is sound healing? So, sound healing is a therapeutic practice that utilizes the power of sound vibrations to really restore harmony and balance within our body, mind, and spirit. So, sound healing is actually rooted in ancient traditions. Our ancient civilizations revered sound so deeply that they believed that it called the universe into creation. And this is also echoed in our mythology stories. If we just have a look at in ancient Egypt, God Thoth sang the whole of creation through his voice. The ancient Vedas affirm that at the beginning was Brahma, whom had the word, and this word was Om. And then lastly, Genesis. In Genesis, in the beginning was the word. The word is sound. So there we have it. You know, our ancient civilizations, cultures knew the power of sound. And they knew that the whole of creation was created through sound and vibration. That very famous quote by Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is the law of vibration. The law of vibration states that everything is vibrating, everything has a frequency. So sound and singing has been used for centuries to promote healing and well-being. And I've said that sound was the medicine of the past and will be the medicine of the future. So really the science, the physics behind sound healing lies in the concept of resonance and entrainment. So resonance is the principle that objects will naturally vibrate at certain frequencies. So everything in the world vibrates, the law of vibration, and will have its own unique resonant frequency. So a rose has its own frequency. My body and all my different organs has their own particular frequency. A sunflower has its own frequency, right? So resonance occurs when a vibrating body brings another one into vibration, like two tuning forks, for example. So if I was holding two tuning forks and I striked one tuning fork close to another tuning fork, what would happen is the other one would begin to vibrate. So is the same in sound healing. By using different instruments with different frequencies of sound, this can help resonate with your body and your bodily field to really facilitate healing on a deep cellular level. Then with entrainment. So entrainment is another fundamental principle in sound healing. And this involves synchronization. So synchronizing a faster rhythm to a slower rhythm, for example. So our bodies are rhythmical beings, right? We have a heartbeat, we have a breath rate, we have brain wave rhythms. So when a person feels stressed or unwell, these rhythms can become imbalanced and irregular. So with entrainment and with sound healing, we can help bring these rhythms back into alignment within our bodies, really promoting relaxation, sleep, focus, and coming back into our full aliveness. So there was an example of entrainment where they took all grandfather clocks and they were all moving at different rhythms. Some were going fast, some were going slow. After a certain period of time, what happened was what we call entrainment, and then all of the grandfather clocks were going at the same rhythm. So this is what we call entrainment, is that a more powerful, stronger vibration will be able to offset and bring the other objects or states of our body being back into balance. So various instruments can be used in sound healing: gongs, tuning forks, drums, flutes, you name it, to really create a symphony of healing vibrations that can really alleviate physical tension, ailments, reduce stress, and really enhance emotional and spiritual well-being. So really, to become a sought after sound healer, here are my 4 top tips. So the first tip is skills and knowledge is required. So what do I mean by this? Right? It's essential to develop a solid foundation in music theory. So understanding intervals, right? And how intervals, what different intervals create certain healing effects, energetics, right? So understanding how energy works. And this involves deep listening to what is really needed in a space, right? What is needed energetically in your group or your private client. Creating also empathy are key skills that really allow you to connect with your clients on a deep emotional level, really enhancing the healing experience. The other one is understanding frequencies. So you get solfeggio frequencies. There are planetary frequencies. There are the frequencies of the chakras. There are many frequencies, and understanding frequencies is imperative because these different frequencies and vibrations interact with our bodies and our energy field and our energy centers, which is crucial for an effective healing session, because we need to know what frequencies are we needing to use on the group, on the clients. Then the physics of sound, right? Physics of sound, as I said, is understanding resonance, understanding entrainment, understanding cymatics, the physics of sound, the law of vibration, right? And then nervous system healing. So really understanding our nervous system, polyvagal theory, how is trauma caused in the body. All of my workshops, my trainings are trauma informed, and it's as a facilitator, it is imperative to have some understanding around trauma if someone goes into a trauma response. How can you hold the space for that person? And then also understanding the chakra system, the energy system as well. So really, if we want to dive a little bit deeper as well, proficiency in playing and selecting sound healing instruments in the right frequencies and key is imperative. So you're not going to, I often see, and it's really sad, I often see a lot of people buying bowls, sorry, off Amazon, where a lot of their bowls are not even actually the right frequencies. And it's just mass produced. So there's no deep intention. And you don't really sometimes know what actually note or bowl you're getting. So it's imperative um, to have a reputable source of where you're buying your instruments, and understanding what instruments go well together, what instruments don't sound well, right? Otherwise, you'll be creating a lot of dissonance. And sequencing your instruments in a really harmonious flow is really necessary to create a beautiful, harmonious, and therapeutic soundscape. So a lot more of this finer details is going to be explored in my workshop that will be happening in September, on the 14th and 15th of September. So you can click the link below if you are keen to come and join and really deep dive into sound, and how to really develop yourself as a professional sound healer. So tip number 2, training and education. So really, there are plenty of fancy programs, often with a hefty price tag out there, that really teach you little more than just how to look beautiful by just dinging some bowls. And honestly, on the world of Instagram, I have seen this, right? And unfortunately, these programs, they may lack music theory, the physics and science of sound, the energetics, frequency knowledge. So as a result, they don't give you the right tools and training to craft transformational sound healing journeys that actually help people heal and make positive change in their lives. And as I said, sadly, a lot of my previous students have experienced this before working with me. So in truth, if you want to offer an unforgettable healing journey and hold unforgettable healing spaces for your clients that are utterly transformational, you will need a comprehensive approach. So really do your research. Try and have a discovery call with the practitioner. Meet them before, get to know them to really see if you are the right fit. So really some exciting news is that if you are interested in looking for a training that is accredited, I am offering 100-hour sound healing training starting at the end of October 2024. I'll pop the link below. But in the meantime, I am offering a 2-day Activate Your Inner Healer Sound workshop that dives a lot more deeper into these concepts, understandings, and insights to really explore your dream of becoming a sound healer, or just to use sound in your daily life. So tip number 3 is practical experience. So practice, 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 practice. So just like a musician will practice for hundreds of hours before a performance, it's exactly the same with sound healing. And sound healing really is an art of deep listening, feeling the energies and presence. So you can start off by, offering free or discounted sessions to your friends, to your family, to your community, to really start to build your portfolio and to get valuable feedback. This is really something that's really awesome to do, is to offer sound healing journeys to your friends and family and get their feedback. I would also advise to attend sound healing events. Go to retreats, workshops, network with other practitioners to really help you to learn new techniques. You could also Google some top sound healing centers around the world and go and visit them. You could also come and visit me at the Pyramids of Chi in Ubud, Bali. And you may want to also consider getting yourself a sound mentor or a sound coach to help you build your brand business as a sound healer. Another one is to join a sound healing community or a mastermind to network and to stay up to date with the latest cutting edge of sound healing therapies and practices. I have found this one, really, really powerful, is being plugged into a community and a network of other practitioners so that you are staying up to date. And then lastly is to invest in a comprehensive accredited training that will really provide you with all the skills, knowledge, and wisdom to hold transformational sound journeys. Then last but not least, my last tip number 4, is the inner work and developing your intuition. So the depth to which you can hold transformational sound journeys is the depths to which you have met yourself, right? So going on a deep inner spiritual journey of self-discovery is imperative to guide others back home. So if we have not integrated and become aware of our own shadows and gifts, how is it possible to even help guide someone else, right, from others with authenticity and integrity, right? If we have not even met our own darkness, if we have not owned our gifts, how is it possible to guide someone else with authenticity and integrity? And of course, right, this inner work is always evolving and happening. It's not, we don't reach a point of, oh, I'm 100% healed and integrated. I mean, is there even such a person? So there is always deeper and deeper layers to explore and to heal and to integrate. But that does not mean that you have to have everything figured out to start to become, before you can become a sound healer, right? You can start today. But rather keep the idea of being curious, right? Staying curious, being a student to life, and learning from your challenges, and also being kind and gentle with yourself along the way, right? And so developing one's intuition, right? I'm really moving on to intuition now. Developing one's intuition will really naturally unfold as you begin this inner journey. So the more integrated and regulated you are, the more you can actually deeply listen to those subtle whispers of your intuition and body wisdom that are always guiding you on. So really, the inner work starts firstly within. And as I said, it's a journey, so we don't have to have it all figured out. But be patient with ourselves. So if you are interested in becoming a professional accredited sound healer, you may want to join my 2-day workshop that is donation-based. So it is for you to decide what would you like to contribute, right? So it's donation-based, meaning you decide what feels good for you. And we are going to be covering these concepts of sound. We're going to be exploring unlocking our voice, as our voice is an instrument for sound healing. And it's a delicious, wonderful, amazing, incredible 2-day workshop. I really would love to see you there. So if you are interested, you can click the link below. As I said, it's in September, on the 14th and 15th of September, and come and explore, come and see what I'm about. Because if you're wanting to dive even deeper, or if you feel like, oh, I know for sure that I am wanting to be a professional sound healer, I am running my accredited training, 100-hour accredited training for sound healing in October. So all of my details are below. Please reach out to me, and in sound we trust. Bye-bye.